Oh, this sandwich is so good. Welcome to the second part of my 3-part video. I used to do a lot of workout videos. A lot of them were belly dancing, and I have Carmen Electra's little box set of Dirty Dancing or whatever it is. It's silly actually when I watch it. I don't use those anymore. I haven't used those in over a year. Yeah, it's been over a year since I've even watched them. I like the concept of using DVDs, workout DVDs, but I think that it's giving people the wrong idea. I could go into a lot of detail, but basically what I mean is I like them as an additional tool for helping you lose weight. But I think that people get the wrong idea and they think that they could exercise at home, and it's like the lazy approach. If you're not feeling completely 100% like I want to change my life, then those videos are not going to work for you. I've gone through this for years. I started buying DVDs at the beginning of college. After Christmas break, I realized that I had put on 40 pounds since high school in less than 6 months. And it was all me. It was my fault. I was sitting in front of a computer eating junk food all day. I was drinking lots of Mountain Dews and Dr. Peppers, and I was pigging out on chips and things like Hot Pockets all day. And I realized that in order for me to lose weight, I'm almost speechless, and I've also got things in my teeth, so forgive me. I realized that in order for me to make a change to what I look like and how I feel about myself, really, was to completely think. I had to completely think in a different way than I had before. And it wasn't just going to the gym that changed that. Some people go to a gym and then they start complaining that they don't have the motivation to go alone, that they feel like it's too hard, or they feel like they're being singled out, or a number of many other things. I've heard a lot of people talk about this kind of thing. They're afraid to go to the gym. There are a lot of big people in the gym. Even if you are, if you are overweight, if you are obese, you can still go to a gym and people are not going to laugh at you, because there are people there that have been there too. Granted, there are going to be the people that are staring at themselves in the mirror. But you know what? I've turned into one of those people. That doesn't mean that I look down on other people, because I know what it's like to feel overweight. I felt like an elephant. And a lot of people might say some negative things in the future. I can foresee this. You really weren't that overweight. Why did you do it? Well, according to the doctor, I was overweight. And if I continued to eat the way that I did, then I would just keep gaining weight. And I don't want to do that. Okay, so talking about my exercise regimen. Basically, it works like this. I don't have a specific day on which I do something. Say, for example, on Monday I do legs, and on Tuesday I rest. But I do have a cycle that I go through right now. And this may change once I'm finished doing this specific outlined diet, which works for me. And I will talk about that also at some point during this very long video. So I do sets of different things. I start with cardio. Well, I don't really start, but let's start with cardio. I do a cardio day, and on cardio days what I do is I do Stairmaster. for as long as I can take it, which right now is about 25 to 30 minutes of climbing stairs. If you have ever been on a Stairmaster, a true Stairmaster, it asks you for your weight and it asks you for the level that you want to go for and how much time you want to do. I've been smiling every time I've done it, but I've been putting 174, which is just a straight line up the thing, and also level 6, which is pretty fast. It's not very fast. And then 25, 30 minutes, whatever. I started with 15, and now I'm on 25. There's also a rest period, a cool down period after that, which I do for about 5 minutes. Then, as soon as I'm done with that and I wipe off my machine, I hop on the elliptical. And I do that for about another half an hour, or until I get to 2 miles, or, you know, whatever I'm feeling, whatever time I have available for me, or for as long as I can take it. Ellipticals are very, very, very low stress. Or low impact, excuse me. My knees are very bad from being overweight for so long and for never exercising. I have never, ever in my life been a fit person. And so running on a treadmill is extremely difficult for me. So what I try to do is get my body moving as much as possible and burn as many calories as I can without putting so much stress on my joints. I do cardio day, and then I move on to legs, which I work all of my legs. Assisted squats. I do the leg press. That's what I keep trying to say. I do leg press, I do calves, I work my butt, I work everything. So that's legs. Then I have a rest day in which I do cardio again. Then, which kind of pulls those muscles a little and stretches them out so they're not so sore. Then I do back. I do arms and shoulders. I do stuff. I have lots of days. Basically, I separate each body part into a different routine. I know I'm missing one, and I can't think of it right now, and I feel really bad for that. And I'm going to try this red pepper. I don't like peppers, but I want to try. And Shanti loves peppers. And I've watched her eat them raw in her videos, so I thought I would throw in a couple red peppers. Because I really don't like green peppers, but I can see the taste. The taste is different than when you roast or cook them, but they're still kind of weird to me. It's better. I'd rather have my tomato. Okay. Exercising. I'm just gonna say one more thing, and that is the current plan that I'm on is to build muscle, which will help burn fat so that I can get to the point where I feel strong. I'm not huge, I'm not like some muscle builder or whatever, but I'm strong and I can lift things, which I have been increasingly feeling like, wow, I can actually lift this really heavy thing from a deadlift or something. And, you know, I just slimming down, getting rid of the fat, and then just having a toned, strong body underneath. That's what I'm looking for. And so I'm starting with the muscle building, which may be bad or backwards or whatever. But, you know, whatever. I'll take my own path. Okay, in the next video, I will talk about my motivations and some other things that are on my mind.